Morning, everyone. I'm hoping you can see my face because it's very early in the morning. It is 20 to 6 in the morning, and I have just got to a client site where I've been working for a long time, showing up for a colleague. And it made me think about today's video, so I thought I'd video it even though you can't see me very well. And today's hack is about showing up for each other. It's something that I've been having a growing epiphany about for the last few weeks, around this idea of need and neediness. As a child, I had one of those energy systems where children and animals would flock to me because they felt safe, and I still have it now, but I would find that really overwhelming. And as I've grown up, often, so much of my life and my work and who I am is about showing up and serving and comforting and nurturing others. And I love that, but equally, there's always been that edge of being overwhelmed by it. What do you do when somebody needs you too much? What do you do when need crosses over into codependence? What do you do when need crosses over into vampirism and people wanting to siphon your energy away because they have no access to their own? And so it's an edge I've played with for many, many years in my story, and I notice that there are times and people where I will shut down and run away because I feel that clinging need in them. And I think there's a difference here in this hack that I'm offering, which is the difference between overwhelm and boundaries. When we have firm boundaries in place, we can show up for others, we can nurture others, we can be there for others in their need, and yet still be sovereign in our own energy field. We can know that finely tuned moment of when it's right to stay and when it's right to walk away, to allow someone else to find their power, to allow someone else to find their own inner resources, rather than showing up as a rescuer or a savior, or even worse, a messiah. The shadow of the hero or heroine archetype in our society is quite strong, and this is where serving others and showing up for them can easily become tarnished with our own egoic need to be needed and to be seen as a savior, to be seen as someone who is heroic, to be seen as someone who is superior in some way, powerful, when truly, actually, all we all want is to discover our own inner source of power, our own inner source of love, our own inner source of nourishment, whatever that is. So as I sit here this morning, ready to meet a colleague, and really reflecting on how much it fuels me to show up for people when they have a need, I'm also reflecting on whether I allow others to show up for me when I have a need. And it's this hack of need versus want, need versus codependency, true human need to connect, to be there for each other, to mirror for each other, to love each other, versus some of the more destructive shadow elements of that we all have within us. So I offer you this reflection this morning for you to think about: what are your needs right now? And are you allowing others to show up for you? What are those around you needing from you? And are you able to show up for them with clear boundaries, but with love and with compassion? And this hack of need versus want and desire is a rabbit hole if you choose to go down it and honestly own your pattern reflected back to you in the mirror of others. So I hope that's been useful for you, and I look forward to hearing how people's adventures go on this week of journeying into need. Lots of love, and see you soon.